Welcome to Level Up Laughs, the show where two people with microphones and questionable opinions talk about everything anime and gaming to bring complete chaos. I'm Jack.
And I'm Kieran. Grab a drink, lower your expectations, and let's get into it.
All right, polar opposites. Oh boy.
Episode 5.
Ooh. Oh, I, wow. This episode.
I've been waiting. What is this? 1.5 seasons for this specific episode. This specific episode I've been waiting.
When it happens, my freaking face just I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it happened that way. But we'll get there. We will get there. We'll get there. So, episode 5 of Polar Opposites. We are actually almost halfway through the season, sadly as it is, which I think means we're almost halfway through the last season of the series. That's depressing to think about. But this episode starts with opening up to Yamada. And he is messaging Nishi, going back and forth, having a good time. And Yamada is really trying to think of how he wants to confess to her. He's been bouncing around with ideas. He just can't find the moment to do it. And, well, he makes a choice. It's a choice, all right. He asks her, he goes outside and asks her to meet up past dinner, dark out, randomly, so they can talk. Over the phone, mind you, they're on a phone call when he asked this. And Nishi obviously says no, she can't. Because it's late, she's already in her pajamas, she can't think of a good excuse to tell her parents. So she says no. And I just gotta say, that's an impulsive move. I get it's Yamada, but that was impulsive.
It was impulsive. Because he starts the call in his house. And then in literally like a frame or two, he's outside her house.
No, I don't think he's outside her house. I think he's just outside.
Oh, is he just outside? Oh, okay. I thought he was just like there already.
Yeah,
because man, move.
Yeah, because there was like not subtitle, but there was like an anecdote on the screen, and it was like, oh, his family came home, so he took the call outside. But yeah, she turns him down, says like, oh, I can't really leave right now. Which, fair enough, but yeah, it was such an impulsive move from him, which I guess makes sense. It is Yamada. That does, it's understandable. But man, that was impulsive. And then we get Nishi. They get flipped back and forth between Yamada and Nishi here, with like Yamada planning out this date they're gonna go on, like how he's trying to plan it perfectly. He's gonna get it make the moment. He's gonna make the moment himself to tell her.
Yeah.
At the end of the date, which I think is a good idea. Don't wait for the moment. Make it yourself. And also during this back and forth of the scene switching back and forth, Nishi clocks that he was actually going to confess there. That's why she wanted to talk to. She clocks it in her head. Like, wait a minute, that was a love confession, which I can't believe she clocked it. First off,
I know. Good job. Her growth.
Yeah, great job.
Character growth.
Yeah, great job. I could not believe she clocked it. I really didn't think she would. But yeah, she clocks it. She's like, wait a minute, was he gonna confess? And so they plan out a date. I don't know if it's like the next day or like a couple days later, but they plan a date soon. And then we actually jump to that date with Yamada waiting in the train station. She comes up behind him, and she has new clothes, which I just want to point out is a nice callback to. I don't know if it was this season or last season, but before they went out one time, she was panicking over the fact that a lot of her clothes were just random things she had bought like at a thrift store, and that none of them really matched, and that she had already worn like a coordinating out, like the one coordinating outfit she had, and she didn't want to wear the same thing on the date again, so she just wore everything. And this
Gotcha.
time she rolls up in like brand new clothes, and Yamada actually touches on like, "Oh, hey, you got new clothes," because he realizes. And I think that's a great callback to like, yeah, she actually went through with it and like, got some new clothes for the date. Maybe not for the date specifically, but got new clothes. Period. So that was cool.
That is cool. I didn't even notice that. Like, I just
Yeah.
overlooked that.
Well, to be fair, that might have happened in season one, truthfully. And you watched season one when it came out back in like January or February when that episode happened. So that's fair. I watched this episode. I watched that episode like June, so it's still more fresh in the head. Memory's not gone yet, buddy. And then we see them go to the cafe. That is their first stop at the date. And a couple episodes ago, we talked about that guy that Yamada always mentions that we've never seen before.
Carpaccio!
And you thought, yes, and we get Carpaccio's first mention of season 2. He recommended the cafe. Also,
Yes.
goated recommendation because apparently they got great food.
It looks
Nishi
good.
was, yeah, it did. Well, thing is, anime food usually looks good. Most
Very
like
true.
this cartoon food looks good. But yeah, Nishi loved her food, and Yamada made a comment that seemed really random. I can't remember exactly what he said, but it was something along the lines of like, "Oh, you're really loving that food" or something. And he definitely meant it like endearingly, but it was so random.
Yeah, she thought like he was judging her.
Yeah, he's all like, "Oh, he thinks I'm fat. Fuck." And he's just like, "Oh, she's really enjoying it. Great." And after that, after the cafe, and they enjoy their food there, they go to a bookstore that Yamada knows carries the book she wants, which is really sweet. And she comments how much bigger it is than the one close to her. And we see that Yamada is really just happy to be with her. Just like happy to like just go out with her.
Yeah.
Don't even have to do something that like interests him. He's just happy as she's happy. Which is so sweet.
Yeah, the whole day was like catered around her.
Yeah. He was just so like there was that one scene where like they're walking down like an aisle of books and she's like scrolling them and then he's just back there like all smiles like yay, she's happy. And he has like the flowers around him. He's just so happy. He's like, yay. But yeah, so I think it's really cute that he's so in love with her. Like he is truly just like he's infatuated.
Really is. It's
It
genuinely
is.
one of my
It's
favorite couples of the show.
Yeah, it's so sweet. So they go to that happens, and I think right after we see the scene of like Yamada being so happy, Nishi about to go around a corner, she sees these 3 guys together, like 3 teenagers, and she freaks out and runs away. And it's because she thought they were people from her class. They weren't, but she thought they were.
Mm-hmm.
And at first, we don't really, for a couple seconds, we're not sure why she was so freaked out. But then we get the scene where they leave. So Yamada's like, hey, let's just leave the bookstore, go to our next place. And as they're on their way, Yamada is kind of scrambling, trying to figure out where to go next. Because he's like, well, we can go here, we can go here, we can go here, we can go here. Well, wait a minute. No, we can't. She has a curfew soon. We had to go somewhere over here, so we're close to the station. He's freaking out in his head.
Yeah.
And at the same time, we find out why Nishi reacted that way. And it's because she doesn't want to see people they know or one of them knows, because she feels it'll make it awkward. Now, just I could be wrong about this, but I feel like that's maybe just like she's being too anxious about it. I don't think it's that big of a deal if they did bump into someone.
Yeah. I don't know why she's so freaked out about it. I mean, I guess they don't want them to make fun
Well,
of her, but I don't see why they would.
mhm. Those are the exact words she uses. It's I don't want them to make fun of us.
But I don't
Those were
see
the
why
like those
they
were
would.
exact words.
Because everyone, like, from what we've seen, everybody is chill with Yamada.
Yeah, you want to friends with everyone because yeah, it's Yamada. I think I think what it is her just like anxiety kind of kicking in a little bit, just like over anxious about it, overthinking it.
Mm,
And that's not the first time we've seen her do that. But
true.
it was just a little interesting that like kicked in there when she was so just happy and so just like in her zone, in her comfort zone in a library. Not a library, but a bookstore.
Yeah.
But anyway, so they're going back and forth. Yamada's freaking out, trying to figure out what to do. Nishi eventually, as she's thinking about this, they go past a Valentine's Day store. Well, they're walking past one, and she sees that, and she brings her back to a memory of her and Honda prepping for Valentine's Day, which is coming up. And it's Nishi prepping to give Yamada chocolate hearts, or just chocolate in general. And it's her seeing that and realizing I'm gonna do that soon. Like Valentine's Day is soon. I should just do it now. And she gets just this huge burst of confidence. And she confesses right in front of the Valentine's Day store.
Yo. Yo.
I could not believe it. I couldn't believe she is the one who confessed first. I
Yeah.
so thought it would be like Yamada, or she would blurt it out by accident if she did do it first. I didn't think she would purposely go like I love you first. I did not see that coming. I had to pause it for a second to get my thoughts together because holy shit.
I genuinely reacted like Yamada. I froze. I was like, ah, did that just
Oh,
happen? Was that
yeah,
real?
it was crazy. I cannot believe she did it first. But it happened, Kieran. It finally happened.
Finally.
Oh my
And it was
god.
so great that she was the one to do it.
Yeah, I do like that it was her. Don't get me wrong. I do think it's I am surprised she did it, but I do think it's good for her that she did it.
Yeah.
Cuz like I think if it hadn't been her first, I think she might have beat herself down about it, like that she couldn't do it first. But the fact that she did is so great. It was a great moment. Obviously, yeah, you might have freezed hard.
Hard. I was yelling on my phone. I was like, say something,
Bro,
please.
so like he freezes, doesn't know how to compute. She gets embarrassed, thinking, "Oh God, he doesn't feel the same way." She starts walking away.
She runs
Yamada go.
away.
She doesn't run. She's like speed walks.
That's
But
Nishi's
so
running.
maybe.
Too
But so he
playful.
catches up with her, and he doesn't just grab her by the arm or by the hand. He fucking like puts his arms under her armpits and like grabs her, like hugs her,
Yeah.
almost. And then to like he's like trying to like get her to calm down, and then we see like these two like women, like older women, like middle-aged women maybe, be like, "Oh, are those two having a fight? Like, what's going on?" And then Yamada and Nishi hear this. Yamada starts pulling her away. Just want to touch on this really quick. If those women thought they were having a fight, why not call the police? You are seeing what you think is a domestic dispute or assault in front of you, and you're not going to do anything.
Yeah. Just stand there and watch.
Like, really? You're not going to say anything. I'm just saying if it was a bad situation, they were they are accomplices. They are
Yeah.
accomplices because They literally just watched that happen and thought, "Oh God, are they having a fight? Oh, whatever,"
Well,
and just went on with their lives. Like, come on. But yeah, Yamada drags her away, and then he does a very Yamada thing and just blurts it out. He just blurts out his confession to her.
yeah.
It's very Yamada. I wish it had been a bit more build up from him, but honestly, this fits his character very well, so I can roll with it. But he confesses, and then, of course, classic truck gotta ruin everything.
Yeah.
He tries to like go in deeper with it, and just a truck just with fucking music blaring rolls past super slowly. Oh, it was great. Good old truck coon, Kieran. Good old truck coon. If he ain't hitting people, he's hitting relationships. So yeah, they confess to each other and they're happy. So then they go to their last place, which is a lookout over the city. Beautiful sunset. They're happy. And then Yamada, it's when Nishi's like talking about, what is it? Nishi starts talking about like, she starts talking about like, what is she starts talking about something, and then Yamada makes a face. I forget what she's talking about. But like she starts making a face, and I think it's like it's her anxiety creeping up again, and he makes a face, and it's a really funny face.
Oh, it was. Oh fuck! I forgot what she was talking about. But yeah, he was smiling because he was like, "Oh, I can't. I'm trying to hold it back, but I can't take this much joy or something like that."
Yeah, something like that. It was almost a Honda smile, like a Honda face. He was almost
Yeah.
pulling. It was great. But yeah, so they have a nice cute moment in the observation or the lookout place. They hold hands, they share the moment. It's adorable. Then they're on the train, and she talks to him about his phone. And brother, he's gonna need a new phone if this relationship continues. That thing's gonna break.
Yeah. I love that they like cut back to the other time he dropped it. That was funny.
Yeah, it's like what happened to it? He just thinks back. It's just on the phone. They're talking. He's like, "Fuck, dropped it," and then the fucking confession. He drops it. Brother, he's gonna need a new phone because they've not been together long, and he's already dropped it twice.
Yeah.
If Nishi keeps doing this, which I think she will, he's gonna need a new phone or at least a new screen. So that ends their date, and then we roll over to Valentine's Day at school. And here we see all the characters there. Everyone's trading chocolates. Most of the girls are giving the guy chocolates. And we see I think it's Tyra makes the comment that like Tawny would eat anything, or like better be careful about whatever Suzuki puts in the chocolate. Or like someone makes the thing that like how bad Suzuki's cooking is, and Tyra's like, "Oh, Tawny would eat it anyway."
Oh, yeah.
And I agree. Tawny would just be like, he would just tank it. He would just tank whatever like Suzuki puts in there. As long as he's not allergic to it, he would just tank it.
Yeah.
But so yeah, they do that. Yeah, yeah. So do you do that with your girlfriend?
I plead the fifth. I don't know if she watches these.
She probably doesn't.
Let me just say.
Because I know she ain't a great cook.
I plead the fifth, actually. I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth.
I know she ain't a great cook, brother. I know she ain't. I know she ain't. We've talked about that. And I think in front of her, she's not a good cook.
But she can bake like no other.
Oh, got
It's
it.
okay because
I
I can
got it.
cook.
Mhm.
I can cook.
Yeah, you can.
I watch enough animes.
You've seen Food Wars enough times.
I've seen Food. Actually, I haven't seen Food Wars. I need to watch
That
it.
surprises me.
I
That
need to.
surprises me.
But
I feel like that's a new anime.
I heard that it's because that the creator used to make hentai.
Yeah.
That's the reason I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, got it. Wink, wink. Got it.
Wait, did I ever send you the video? I saw this TikTok and it was like, you're telling me that you watch anime for the plot and the action and not
Oh, you have
the
sent me this.
giant cartoon anime titties? Alright, cut the bullshit, Frederick. Like
Yeah, Keanu. Do you watch it just for the titties? What the fuck? I watch it for the plot and the characters.
shut the- Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
Damn.
Anyways, so we're continuing on. That scene in the classroom, they're talking. Yamada gets given chocolates by passing students out in the hallway, and at the same time, Nishi passes. They internally panic about, oh shit. Yamada's like, oh god, does she think I'm cheating on her? Fuck, 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 fuck. And Nishi's like, fuck, fuck, I forgot the chocolate. Fuck, fuck, fuck. So that's great. They're already on the same wavelength about panicking at the same time. Great.
Yeah.
Great. They're already fucking matching up energies. And then they just like, oh, we'll see each other later. And Suzuki notices. I think she knows. I'm gonna call it now. I think she knows. I don't think you might have told her, but I think she's figured out they're together. Like officially.
Oh. I mean, yeah.
Because she notices that like them interacting at the door. And maybe she's just like, oh, they're being cute together. But I think it's her real like, oh, I think they're together. I think that's what went through her head. It's like, oh, they're together now.
I can see
That's
it.
just my thought.
She is observational like that.
Especially when it comes to when it comes to romance, yeah.
Yeah. Low could be stalking her
But
friends.
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You're not wrong, you're right. She absolutely is.
Okay.
So then we move on to Suzuki, Tani, Tyra, and Ozma are all leaving school. Tyra and Ozma are gonna go together. Suzuki and Tani are gonna go together. Ozma asked Suzuki if he's given Tani his chocolate yet, or his gift. And Tyra, and then there's that scene of like after Suzuki's like, I'm giving it to him now. They just both look at him and they're just grinning at him in their own ways. Like, it's really funny because like Ozma's like a proper grin. Tyra's just like dead staring at him. Not like his
Oh
mouth.
my god, yeah. I remember. Oh my god, that was so funny.
His mouth's not even moving. He's just dead staring at Tawny. And it's like, brother, that's not a grin. You're just dead staring at him.
That shit was so funny. And Tanya just stares back at him. It's like they're both just
He's
so
like-
serious in that moment for no reason.
Well, thing is, that's Ozma's face like kind of a grin at least. Tyra's face doesn't move. His mouth doesn't move. He's just that same blank look on his face. So Tanya's like, what the fuck are they doing? And so they leave, and they all leave, and we get a scene between Ozma and Tyra on the train. They're talking about Valentine's Day, about, oh, do I need to give gifts back on White Day? And then Ozma gives him a piece of gum. And it's like, oh, now you gotta give me something for White Day. Haha. Which I thought was funny.
That was that was cute. Now they're the next couple. Mwah.
Yeah, now we gotta wait patiently for them. Hopefully, yeah. Then we also see like Tyra. He's like, "Fuck! Do I have to wait? Do I have to give her something for White Day now? It's a gum. Does it matter? It's gum. It's not candy." He's like freaking out about it.
Piece of gum.
Yeah, literally a singular piece. It's not. It's great because it's not even candy. It's gum. A literal piece of gum. Not even candy. So then, yeah, they have that moment on the train. It's very sweet. And then we swap over to Nishi and Yamada, who have stayed late at the school and are now, well, she is giving him his chocolate, which he loves. And then they share chocolate too because she wants it. She's hungry. And then they talk about other people knowing about them. And I half expected from previous in the episode about Nishi like being really not wanting people to see them together. I thought she was going to be like, "Oh, don't tell people," but she was fine with it.
Yeah, honestly, and was she fine with it? I got the vibe she was like a little excited for it. Like, oh,
yeah, maybe he was, but she told Honda about it.
Yeah,
she did tell Honda what she had already told Honda. So yeah, you're right because I kind of figured with how the episode like early in the episode, I thought she'd be against it, but she was all for it. She was like, "Yeah, go for it. Tell your friends." I already told Honda. Oh, and then remember Honda's excuse for like not being there? Oh, I got to make my rounds around the school.
Yeah.
I got to make my rounds around the school. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely not just giving him time alone. And then also Yamada's fine with it because he's like, "God, I can't keep a lie. I just can't tell lies." He's like, "I can't, man, can't." And then yeah, that is I believe the last we see of them. So then we switch over to Suzuki and Tani, and Suzuki is finally giving Tani his Valentine's gift, and well, Suzuki gives him his gift, his Valentine's Day. They're like sugar hard cookies with like frosting and decorations on them, or like artwork on them. He likes them. He does feel like he is really confused by them.
His first reaction was, "Are these edible?"
Yeah, he's like, "What are these? Can I eat these?" It's and then Suzuki plays like the super hurt, like they don't like that. And it's just fishing. It's just looking to get compliments from him, which fair.
Yeah.
So then he eats them, likes them, and then call back to I think like the first episode of the season. We had this argument or discussion. Their first proper kiss. Their first. I think that was their first. I'm going to consider that their first proper kiss, even though it's not super clear it's a kiss.
They've kissed before this too.
I disagree. But we're not going to get into that. So we'll be here for we'll be here for another 20 minutes if we get into that again, and we're going to end up pulling up the episode again to watch it. So no,
play frame by frame.
No, we're not doing this again. We're sticking to this episode. So they have the first proper kiss, and then they eventually go home. We see that Tawny is getting like a flyer for like White Day from his mom. We see Yamada's, I assume, mom and older sister realize very clearly seeing, oh, he got chocolate today.
Yep.
And then we see that Suzuki is bumming off the, as I think her brother put it, the B ranked or like the second ranked cookies to the family, her family.
Yeah.
Like the second choice.
The ones that she didn't want to give to the friends.
Yeah. Yeah, or Tana, yeah. The shitty ones essentially.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. Do you remember seeing Suzuki's like last year cookies?
I don't think I did. I don't think I
Oh,
remember.
bro, there was like I think it was, I can't remember who it was. It's one of the side characters, but she like showed Ozma the picture of them, and she was like, they look like caterpillars. There was like a little subtitle, like caption, like that said like, these look like caterpillars. And I was like, holy shit, they do. They do look like this with caterpillars. You're not wrong.
Oh
They
my
they look
God.
not good. They did not look good. Aesthetically, they did not look good. They made it taste fine, but they did visually they weren't great. But yeah, so she's improved a lot from last year.
He's improved. That's what
Brother,
matters.
you gotta, yeah, exactly. She had to walk in for Tawny,
True.
even though Tawny probably would have just tanked it and been nice. Let's be real.
Yeah. Or is he the type to be like brutally honest?
I think for most people he would be brutally honest, but I think for Suzuki he might dial it down.
Mm.
I think he tried to be a little nicer.
I give that.
But for everyone else, absolutely, he'd be brutally honest. Like if fucking Yamada came up to him with something shitty, he'd be like, "That sucks."
Yeah. Womp womp.
Yeah, damn chud. But that's everything I have for this episode.
All right.
Do you have anything to add?
I don't think so. I believe that's a wrap for this week's episode of Level Up Labs. Next week, we'll go over some popular anime, go over the latest gaming news, and thanks for listening, thanks for being here, and thanks for pretending we know what we're talking about. I'm Kieran, and he's Jack, and we'll catch you in the next one.